He lives as a hostage to his memories. He knows that with every step regret is there, clinging like a... He is lost in his own thoughts, reliving choices he made, and none of them end well for him. While you sleep, this person can't stop thinking about what he left behind. He says everything is okay, that he has moved on. But only you know that this is a lie. He pretends to be happy, but in every forced smile there is a weight. The truth is, he still blames himself for what happened. He is with other people, trying to show that everything is in order. But deep down, he knows that no one compares to you. Every encounter ends in solitude, and he goes home thinking about how everything could be different. And you know this because you have felt that lack of authenticity in his encounters. You noticed it when you saw the way he looked at other people. He said he was ready to move on, but you felt the hesitation, the doubt in his eyes. You're not imagining it. Every time he laughs, it's as if he's trying to fill a void that only you managed to touch. This person really feels that he lost something valuable. He tries to hide it, but he can't fool himself. The brutal truth is that he is trapped in a cycle of regret. What he hides is the fear that you no longer want to know about him. This fear consumes him, leading him to make wrong choices and to leave you out. Meanwhile, you continue with your life. You go out, have fun, make new friends, but there is always a part of you that wonders if he is still thinking about you, if he misses you. And the answer is yes. He talks to friends about you, tries to disguise it, but the truth is that when he is alone, he feels the weight of what was not said. He remembers the deep conversations that you had, of the things you said cut him in half, and he wonders if maybe, just maybe, he missed the chance. The truth is, his life is a dull amusement park where he is just a spectator. He pretends to be happy, but in reality, everything is a scream of pain. He comes home and is faced with the echo of his name, and it is a hammer pounding in his mind. The days are long and he feels trapped in a kind of emotional limbo. The images of you two together are in his mind, sure, but he is afraid to touch on the subject, afraid of rejection, afraid that you have found someone else. He knows he should do something about it, but pride keeps him in his bubble of insecurity. He has imagined himself reaching out, but deletes the messages before sending. Everything seems so simple, but the pain is overwhelming. The cruel truth is that he is losing you for nothing, and you, on the other hand, feel it all. You are tired of waiting for him to take the initiative. You want answers. You want to know if what you had meant something to him, or if it was just another chapter in his life. And the answer is right there in front of you. He cares, but he is paralyzed. He still loves you, but can't overcome the fear of what might happen. Life goes on and time passes, but the truth is that even so, he remains stuck in his pain. And while waiting for the courage that never comes, he knows he is throwing everything away, and you already knew that. He carries a burden that no one can see. While you sleep, this person is awake, reliving every mistake, every word that could have changed everything. He feels trapped in a cycle of regret, where each day begins and ends with the memory of the choice he didn't make. And all these memories have a name: you. He said everything was fine, that he needed some time, but the truth is, he regrets letting you go. What he really wishes is go back in time, maybe with the courage to open up, to say that you were more than a passing moment. He knows he was wrong, and it consumes him, and you know this because you felt it when he pulled away. You've noticed the unsent messages, the conversations that never happened. You had the feeling that he was distancing himself, even when he was physically close. You're not imagining things. The instinct you had about him is real and deep. He is running from something that scares him, what you represent to him. This person misses the connection you had. He tries to fill that void with other people, but nothing is the same. He laughs, has fun, but deep down it's just a facade. The outings are only temporary distractions. No one compares to you. No one touches him in the same way. He knows that the intensity of what you experienced together is not something that happens every day, and it angers him. Looking in the mirror, he sees the reflection of regret. He remembers the way you smiled, the gentle way your hands met. Meanwhile, you continue your life, maybe thinking that it no longer matters. But the truth is, he is still tied to you. He spends his nights awake, wondering if there's still a chance, a way to go back and fix what was done. The brutal truth is that he is paralyzed by fear. Fear of not being what you need. Fear that time has erased the light that existed between you. He feels powerless, and it eats away at him. He's hiding a passion that he doesn't know how to deal with, a feeling that only grows as he tries to distance himself. Meanwhile, you watch life go by, wondering if he still thinks about you. The answer is yes, but that answer brings no solace. It changes nothing between you. He is stuck in a vicious cycle, looking at your social media, spying on your moments. And every image, every moment you share, is a reminder of what he lost. He wants to find you, wants to say that he still thinks about you, that he still feels, but he doesn't do anything. And every day that passes is another day that he lets this opportunity slip away. He would like to find the way back, but he is trapped in his own uncertainty. And that is painful. You already knew that. It's a bitter truth, but it's real. He lives a monotonous routine, but the truth is, in every moment, this person is carrying a weight on his shoulders that only he can feel. He pretends that everything is fine, but the memories weigh like anchors. While you sleep, this person revisits everything that happened between you two, a movie in a loop that never leaves his mind. He said he was focused on himself. Lie. What he really needs is some time away from those he created. He feels that he failed at something that could have been great, but he hasn't yet mustered the courage to admit it. He distracts himself with other people, laughs and has fun, but at the end of the night, when the silence settles, it's you he searches for in his thoughts. And you know this because you saw the change in his eyes. No matter how much he tries to convince himself that everything is fine, that sadness in his eyes never completely disappears. You felt it when the conversation started to steer towards the superficial. He pulled away, but he wasn't really ready to let you go. He hides that he is regretful, that he is afraid. Afraid that you will remember the promises he didn't keep, and that you will discover his most fragile side. Every time he opens a message from you, his heart tightens. He said he was okay, but what he really feels is that you were an important part of his life that he let slip away out of fear. Meanwhile, you continue moving forward, but deep down, this person knows that he can't simply forget. He pulls away, but the truth is that it's you he wants. And you are not imagining this. When he looks at the photos, when he reminisces about the moments, he realizes that the connection was unique and that, perhaps because of his pride, he is throwing it all away. The brutal truth is that he is in love, but he doesn't know how to act. He doesn't know how to go back and say he was wrong. He feels small compared to what it could be with you by his side. The fear of opening up is greater than the desire to fix what happened, and this imprisons him in a cycle of regret. And you? You stay there with confused feelings, waiting for something that might never come. The message you wrote but never sent. The desire to resume the conversation, but insecurity takes over. You wonder if he thinks of you as you think of him. And the answer is yes, but that doesn't change your reality. The hours pass and the distance between you only grows. He may not be moving towards you, but each step he takes is a reminder of what could have been. He knows he needs to do something, but the fear of being rejected is terrifying. And you? You already knew that. The unanswered messages, the silence, the small interactions that never materialized. He is still standing at the crossroads, weighing his words, while you live your life. The possibilities are slowly disappearing, and deep down he knows it. But all he does is hide in the past, letting the regret continue to follow him. And so, life goes on, but this person cannot move forward. And you already knew that. This person is living in a cycle of never-ending regret. He wakes up every day remembering what he did, the way he left you, and it consumes him. While you sleep, this person is trapped in his thoughts, revisiting every unspoken word, every moment that could have changed everything. He masks this pain behind smiles and distractions, but the truth is that he feels horrible. He said he needed time. He lied. What he really needs is to face those he created. This person cannot stop thinking about you. He seeks in other relationships something that does not even compare to what he had with you, but it is in vain. He is with other people, trying to distract himself, but deep down, every touch is just an echo of what he lost. And you know this because you noticed the little things. You felt when the silence between you started to scream. Those moments when he seemed so present, but his mind was far away, wandering in a past that still condemns him. You are not imagining it. You noticed that he became more distant and tried to fill a void that only you could fill. What this person really feels is a profound fear that he will never find another connection like the one you had. He acted impulsively, pulled away because he didn't know how to deal with the intensity of what you had. This person hides that he is suffocating under the weight of pride and the fear of showing himself vulnerable to you again. Meanwhile, you are there, wondering if you still occupy a space in his mind. You watch his social media, looking for any sign that he still thinks of you, and often feel a pang in your chest when you see that he moves on as if there was no past between you. The harsh reality is, you remain in his memory, but he refuses to admit it. He continues convincing himself that everything is fine, while the echo of regret becomes increasingly deafening. He has already imagined your return, planned the conversation he would like to have, but every time he is about to take the next step, he hesitates. The brutal truth is that this person knows he lost something precious. He feels guilty for not being strong enough to fight for the relationship. What he hides is the pain he feels when he sees you. Slowly withdraw, as if it were a movie he can't stop watching, but that can't have a happy ending. And you, meanwhile, continue to struggle with your feelings. You try to move on, but you already realized that it is almost impossible to forget what you had. The pain doesn't go away, it just changes form. You wonder if it is worth waiting, if he really feels something for you, or if all this time was in vain, and deep down you already knew that. The connection you had was real, and he can't leave that behind. The truth remains in the air, heavy and distressing. You and he know that time is running out, but both hesitate to break the silence that separates you. The past is still present, and that person is still stuck in what could have been, and you already knew that. That person is trapped in the memories of what they did. Every day, upon waking, he is invaded by regret. The echo of his mistakes resonates in his mind like a song that won't stop looping. While you sleep, that person is awake, reliving the moments he wishes to erase. He thinks he managed to move on, but the truth is that he never left his place. He said he needed some time, a well-told lie, but you know, what he really wanted was to escape reality. He feels the weight of guilt as a burden he can't carry. And you know this because you have felt that heavy energy in the undertones of your conversations, in the uncomfortable pauses. You noticed the hesitation in his voice, the way he avoided looking into your eyes. You're not imagining it. Every time he laughs with friends, it's as if he's trying to convince himself that everything is fine, but it isn't. He pulls away, yet at the same time can't stop thinking about you. He idealizes moments that you could have had, but in reality that person is living everyone's life but his own. The brutal truth he hides is that he misses you more than he admits. He finds himself in moments of vulnerability, thinking about what could have been if he had acted differently. What happens in the small hours of the morning is that he revisits his words, his gestures, the opportunities he let slip away. He wonders how he could have handled everything with more sincerity, but the weight of pride is greater. Meanwhile, you are still here, wondering if he still thinks about you, if he feels the same. The truth is that he is dodging what he feels, trying to convince himself that time will heal, but what time really does is deepen the hole he dug. The real situation is that he is sinking in regret, trapped in a cycle of his own making, while you move forward, not knowing how to leave it all behind. And you already knew that.